Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Inconsisti-Trek, where we discuss things inconsistent not only in Star Trek, but in all forms of media. And today is a very special Inconsisti-Trek because today is the first time I'm going to be given an entire episode in Inconsisti-Trek. And what is that episode, you may ask? That is Star Trek Enterprise's episode Regeneration. Now, for those of you who may not know, the episode Regeneration is a continuation of the movie First Contact. Now, the short of it is this. In the movie First Contact, Picard and crew travel back in time to stop the Borg from disrupting the events of First Contact. In that movie, they were successful destroying the Borg sphere and basically leaving Borg wreckage and dead Borg drones in Antarctica on Earth. Great movie. Everybody loved it. It was an awesome flick. Had the Borg in it that was terrifying. But let's get to the episode itself, Regeneration, because this episode is just full of inconsistencies. And again, I think this is one of the great episodes of Star Trek Enterprise, but I would be remiss as a Trek canon person to not talk about it. So let's go over it. Okay, so the first thing is this. You're trying to tell me that the Vulcans could detect a warp signature from the Phoenix, right? But they can't detect a temporal field that the Borg can travel back in time with the Enterprise. They couldn't detect the Enterprise. Oh, yeah. They couldn't detect the remnants of a destroyed Borg cube. Oh, yeah. They couldn't detect Borg futuristic technology that has been all kind of scattered around Antarctica. They couldn't detect none of that. But I guess the Vulcans have this issue about not believing that time travel actually exists. So hell, Earth made an entire federation in Starfleet and never detected it. Now, everybody remembers that episode from Voyager where you had the future Borg drone one, right? And he was about, what, 100, 200 years in the future from Voyager's standpoint in technology. And you see how advanced he was. So you're trying to tell me some Borg from Star Trek The Next Generation time period go back in time to First Contact days and they leave Earth and everything's fine? No. They wouldn't have left Earth. They wouldn't have had to. All of Earth would have been assimilated the moment those future Borg woke up in the past. And then you're trying to tell me that they got to build a whole little communication device to send the communications to the Borg in the Delta Quadrant to let them know that they there? No, man, each Borg drone got a Borg transceiver that goes through subspace. Like, they don't need to build a whole little communications array for that. Let's not mention the whole fact that none of the Borg seemed to self-destruct when they got separated from the collective. Look. And even though the Borg enhancing the primitive technology that they did, it is already shown in Voyager that even enhancing it as much as one was able to do was still formidable. So you trying to tell me that the Borg enhanced this shuttle and the very next thing that they didn't do was take over Earth? Get out of here with that. And then that being said, y'all do know that the Borg use transwarp conjurers, right? It don't take years and decades and all that kind of time for the Borg to reach Earth. Look, they can open up transwarp conjurer. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe.